Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you to review a Blu-ray that I recently got. I'm not going to do a movie review because I've reviewed this movie years ago when I was rewatching and reviewing the Amityville movies that I had seen or had been a part of my life when I was younger in my teen years and things. So if you want to know how I feel about this actual movie, feel free to check out my movie review of this title, but this will just simply be a Blu-ray review of the recent, I don't know when they came out with this, Vinegar Syndrome put this out. I think it was like initially in a box set with some other Amityville movies, way too expensive to warrant getting this, and even if you can, I think you can, they since released them separately, and I think you can buy this on its own, but that was still a lot of money. I was able to find this on eBay, new of all things, for under 20 bucks. So, you know, this movie being a part of my, you know, first seeing it, part of my youth and first seeing it when I was 14, and for certain reasons that, you know, you know how it is when you see things or experience things or have things when you're young. There's a nostalgia that goes along with that. So for under 20 bucks, I wanted to get myself the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray release of Amityville Horror, The Evil Escapes, aka Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. And if I'm judging correctly by the back of the package, this release, probably along with the other Amityville films they released, I think it was like a 4-film collection. I don't know exactly which. I know Dollhouse was a part of it. It might have been this one, Amityville 1992, It's About Time. I think they've since taken the 1992 off there, but originally it was Amityville 1992, It's About Time. I think they just call it Amityville, It's About Time. And then Amityville The Next Generation, and probably maybe Amityville Dollhouse. I think originally this was released in a 4 Amityville film box set, which was probably a whole big huge chunk of change. And I did come across that 4 film box set at Half Price Books like last year, I think, or sometime recently. And you know, I was thinking about it, but it was still actually, they knew what it was worth, so they were asking, you know, more than I was willing to pay for it, so I didn't get it. But I'm glad I was able to find this for under $20 brand new on eBay. And obviously, I mean, it's Vinegar Syndrome, it's going to look absolutely beautiful. Oh, it should be said that if you want to watch what I can only assume is the, you know, the Vinegar Syndrome scan, at least at the time, well, at least a couple weeks ago when I watched some of it to check out the HD transfer, I was able to see it on, they got the, presumably, the Vinegar Syndrome scan on TubiTV.com. So if you've never seen this movie, and or if you have and you've never seen the Vinegar Syndrome scan, at least when I watched it, maybe still now, who the hell knows, this stuff obviously changes over time. Maybe check out TubiTV.com and look for Amityville. I don't know what it'd be called on there. You can either type Amityville Horror, The Evil Escapes, or Amityville 4. Maybe just type Amityville The Evil Escapes. I'm sure it'll come up. But if you want to see what this movie's like and the HD version of it, which is just stupendous and amazing, it might be on there, it might not be. But at any rate, the Blu-ray is obviously, since I'd seen, you know, I don't know if I watched the whole thing, I'd seen parts of it on Tubi. I knew that this was actually going to be a slam bang transfer. And this is a, I guess this is a, I don't know if I talk about it in my review. I did it years and years, a long time ago, maybe 2018 or something. But this is like a, maybe the first made-for-television Amityville movie. And it's possible that someone went and shot more gore, like the kid's hand in the garbage disposal and the blood coming out and blood on his face. Like that probably wasn't for the TV version, but this is the first made-for-TV, maybe, I don't know if it's the only made-for-TV Amityville horror movie, but I think on, well, I've got the VHS right here, the original North American Vidmark Entertainment VHS. As you can see, it's Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes on there. Yeah, on this it says rated R, so I mean it's kind of, I don't know, maybe not so, yeah, it's probably more like PG-13 with that little bit of blood coming out of the disposal or whatever, but you're not going to sell and get rentals if you have an Amityville movie with PG-13 or whatever, PG, so I guess they throw R on there. Just to show you how much of a fan I am of this movie, I got this in probably 2008, clearance $3, Half Price Books, the, what is it? The Sterling DVD release of Amityville 4, The Evil Escape. So I now have it on, you know, I have it on VHS, then I had it on DVD, and now I've got it on Blu-ray. So as I was saying, obviously the video presentation in this movie is absolutely stunning. That's why I got it. You can't blame me for that. Obviously, being a made-for-TV movie in the late '80s, early '90s, you know, it's probably stereo, but I mean, there's not a whole hell of a lot to be said for the stereo. Most likely, yeah, they're just saying DTS HD. I would assume Master Audio stereo, 2-channel stereo. Production date or release year on here is 1989. I got into Amityville movies, I think, when I was 14 in 1991. So I don't know when this came out on home video, but I didn't see it until then. It seems to me like it was a new release on home video in '91, because I actually got a poster, a video store poster from a video store as well of it. So yeah, you think it'd have to be new. Maybe the whole thing that, you know, got me interested in Amityville in '91 was the fact that this was a new release in '91. I don't know. But I keep trying to review the video. Well, I pretty much said all I have to say. Well, how much can I say about the video quality being absolutely amazing and the audio quality being obviously no problems I found with the audio. It's so funny how, you know, you've just got like, and this just lasts your whole life, unless it doesn't. Like I said so many times about when I was 12, I thought Halloween, the original Halloween 2 was the best thing in the world, and then cut to being an adult and it's kind of not so much. But in a lot of cases, I mean, it's still got that nostalgia, Halloween 2, but it's so funny about just being exposed to things when you're young and just having, like, depending on whatever kind of impression it made when you were a kid, like for the rest of your life, potentially, you just, even though it might not be the best movie in the world, which this would definitely fall into that category, you still just have this soft spot for it as if it is the best movie in the world. But what can I say? Absolutely stunning visual quality, audio quality, no complaints there. That's pretty much why you're getting this Blu-ray. If you're getting this Blu-ray, is for this amazing video quality of this more recent HD frickin' who knows what. What do they say here? Newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original camera negative. Well, there you go. Frickin' 4K scan of Amityville 4. What movie deserves a 4K scan more than this movie? But as you can see, special features, the info about the scan I just showed you. You've got the Return to Amityville video interview with director Sandor Stern, televised terror video interview with cinematographer Tom Richmond, reversible cover artwork, English SDH subtitles. So admittedly, there's not a whole hell of a lot in the, you know, as far as special features go on this release, which is a little bit of a bummer. But at the end of the day, I pretty much buy a release like this just for the, you know, the stellar, you know, what do you want to call it, 21st century frickin' high definition, in this case 4K scan, downgraded to high definition Blu-ray release of a movie that is not so great, but has a special place in my heart. Even though you've already seen screenshots of the new, stunning 4K scan of this release, I thought I'd show you a video clip here of the DVD release, the original film-to-tape transfer of this movie, and then I'll show you the new 4K scan of the same video clip. Original film-to-tape transfer, and the recent new 4K scan. Original film-to-tape transfer. The recent 4K scan. As indicated under the special features, and is so often the case with a release like this, you've got a reversible cover art option. You've got the option for this presumably newly commissioned Vinegar Syndrome cover art, or the original North American home video release art, which I actually, you know, think is so much better, and I'm going to be having this artwork facing out, as you can see. But yes, as you can see, compared to the glare, the original VHS release from North America, here's the original artwork. And I think this is a little faded compared to the VHS tape, which is a little bit of a bummer, but life does in fact go on. I do think it's kind of stupid. The spine is this stupid blue color. If you have the other frickin' cover artwork, the yellow cover artwork out, this spine is yellow, which is even even worse. Opening up the case, the Blu-ray disc looks like that, and you can see the yellow spine of the, you know, other frickin' Vinegar Syndrome newly commissioned cover art option. I mean, who wants this yellow spine? I can assume, one can only assume, like when they put out that 4-film Blu-ray box set that each spine was a different color for whatever reason. Yay, who the hell knows or cares about that? But there you go. Guess that about does it for this review. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video.
Brian? I can't find my black t-shirt. Is it in your closet?
I don't know.
Well, I want to wear it.